What's going on, guys? In this presentation, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about women. We're going to talk about um, when it comes to dating and relationships. It's a conversation I had with my father. Um, he feels that um, my dad always encouraged. He feels that other ethnic groups of women are different, and perhaps other ethnic groups of women are different. But I'm not saying that other ethnic groups of women are not different. But I do believe that all women are superficial. I do believe that, guys. Let me know if you guys believe that all women are superficial. Because I most certainly believe that all women are superficial, guys. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you believe that all women are superficial? Because I most certainly believe that all women are superficial. Now, when it comes to dating and relationships, race does play a big role in it. You know, I never understood why my dad was always encouraging me to date and marry outside of my race when I haven't really been around other ethnic groups of people like that. But there's nothing wrong with dating or marrying outside of your race. Um, I don't know if I told you guys, but I want to marry me either an Asian or a Spanish woman. I got a hand job a couple years ago, you know, when I was getting I was getting some tranquility in my life, and you know, getting some relaxation done, and I got a nice little hand job from a nice little Asian chick. You know, I do believe that other ethnic groups of men probably don't have it as hard when it comes to dating and relationships. But can't we come to an agreement that all women are shallow, guys? Because there there are men of all ethnic backgrounds who have struggles when it comes to dating and relationships. There are men of all ethnic backgrounds who have struggles. So I don't want to put women on a pedestal by race. I'm not going to say that women of other ethnic groups are any better. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe that women of other ethnic groups are any better? Because I don't believe they're any better, guys. I do not believe that women of other ethnic groups are any better. I believe all these women are superficial. I believe all these women are shallow. All these women about looks, money, status. All these women are superficial. Now, I will say this. Other ethnic groups of women are not as mean as sisters. I will say that. Can't we come to that conclusion? That other ethnic groups of women are not as mean? But when you think about it, all women are shallow. This is why I don't put no ethnic group of women on a pedestal. I don't put no women on a pedestal, regardless of what ethnic group they may be. Now, I do believe that other ethnic groups of women are nicer in comparison to sisters, because sisters are not nice. They're mean. Put a 1 in the comment section if you agree that sisters are mean. That a lot of them are not nice. I've actually vibed with other ethnic groups of women more easier than I vibe with sisters. But my father was always trying to encourage me to get with a white woman, but it's like I have not been around other ethnic groups of people like that. You stick to what you've been around, and you become accustomed to what you've been around. When you have not been raised in a diverse environment and all you've been around is is ghetto stuff all your life, that's what you become accustomed to, and that's what you become used to. Now, if I was raised in Utah or South Dakota or North Dakota, more than likely I probably would be married to a snow bunny. But you become accustomed to what you around, and you tend to be attracted to what you around. Um, I just want to get you guys' perspective. Do you guys put women on a pedestal? Do you guys put women on pedestals based on race? I'm talking about based on ethnicity. Because I don't put no ethnicity of women on a pedestal. I don't. Regardless of what ethnicity they may be, I do not put them on a pedestal. Because I believe that all women are superficial. All women judge men by what they look like and what they have. Let's just be honest, guys. Now, other races of women may not be as anal and they may not be as mean as a sister, but when it all boils down to it, all ethnic groups of women are shallow. You know? I'm starting to believe that even women overseas are shallow. You know? You know, this is why me personally, I don't put no ethnic group of women on a pedestal. Regardless of what ethnicity they may be, I don't put them on a pedestal. And if I ever get married, I'm going to get a prenup. I'm going to listen to my dad on that. I'm definitely going to get a prenuptial agreement. But if I was to get married, I want to marry either a Spanish woman or an Asian woman. But I don't put no ethnicity of women on a pedestal. I think that's the problem with my father. He believes in putting snow bunnies on a pedestal. I mean, I believe you have men of all ethnic groups who have their challenges when it comes to women. So I don't put no race or woman on a pedestal, regardless of what ethnicity they may be. But I do believe other ethnic groups of women are nicer. Yeah, they are nicer. They're not so quick to cut you down and crap on you like a sister. You know, a sister will crap on you for no reason. You know, they got the demons in them like that, you know. Those demons, man. Those demons, I'm telling you, these bad spirits, guys. I talk a lot about these bad spirits because bad spirits are real. And bad spirits live in a lot of people, you know. Other ethnic groups of women, they may not cut you down as quick as a sister will, but when you look at it, all these women are wired the same. And all these women are judging men by the same criteria, the same standards. Looks, money, and status. That's what it's all about, guys. That is what it's all about. You know? And that goes beyond racial lines right there. That looks, money, and status thing goes beyond racial lines. You know? Other ethnic groups of men, you know, they may not have to be gangsters and thugs or whatever, but I'm sure all ethnic groups of men have their challenges when it comes to dealing with their women. But I just want to get you guys' perspective. Do you guys put other ethnic groups of women on a pedestal? Because I don't. Because like I said, this whole looks, money, status thing is universal. That don't have nothing to do with ethnicity. That is universal. That goes beyond your ethnicity when it comes to that. So, you know, I do believe race and ethnicity plays a big role in your success in dating. But when it comes to how women are wired when it comes to what women are attracted to, that's universal. Looks, money, and status is the name of the game. That's all women care about. See, other men, especially like older men who give young men advice about women and dating and relationships, they're giving advice based on their experiences in their day. They're up in age now. They're not young anymore. So they don't understand how things operate today. You know, they just don't understand. My father's almost 60. So, you know, women probably was easier to get, you know, give up the pussy back then. You know, they wasn't as hard as they are now. You know, women's standards are just too high nowadays. But when it comes to women, I feel what they're attracted to goes beyond racial lines. Looks, money, and status, guys, is universal. It is universal. I mean, so, yeah. I mean, just because other ethnic groups of women are nicer and they're not so quick to cut you down, like, yeah, we all know that looks, money, and status is universal. And I just want to get you guys' take on it. Do you guys put other races of women on pedestals? Because I don't. I don't. Because looks, money, and status don't have nothing to do with ethnicity. That is just a universal law. Those are just looks, money, and status. Those are what you call universal laws of society. Those are the laws that people judge you by. Not just necessarily women, but people in general. You know? That's why I say that goes beyond ethnicity. But you guys, let me know what you feel about this, as far as putting other ethnic women on a pedestal. You guys have a good day.